Hello, Tom, aka Jedio here for Tabletop Tap Room. Uh, I just got contacted by Darren Drader, who had done an interview over on the Star Frontiers Gamer. I had interviewed him about new Star Frontiers content that had been released free on the web when he worked at Wizards of the Coast, and it was for D20 Future. And I know some people are like, I don't like that D20 stuff. And I used to be among you quite solidly. Uh, my hypocrisy knows no bounds these days. So anyhow, the D20 material is good because it's got good ideas in it that should totally be ripped off for your regular Alpha Dawn Star Frontiers game. And that was why I interviewed him. But, naturally, we talked about Wizards of the Coast. I asked for his analysis as a former employee, with the caveat that, what he thought about what's been happening with Wizards of the Coast in the past year, because that's been newsworthy. And, then I asked him what was on the horizon, what was Darren Drader doing. And he was kicking off a Kickstarter for the second edition of his Reign of Discordia. Now, Reign of Discordia is a sci-fi RPG. It's a everything, including the kitchen sink kind of thing. That's how this was set up. It wasn't set up to be Star Trek with the numbers filed off, or Firefly with with the serial numbers filed off, or anything like that. And when I questioned him about it, because I felt it was like, a slice of Star Trek, a slice of Traveler, a slice of Star Frontiers, a slice of Firefighter. And he goes, yeah, everything but everything, including the kitchen sink. So it's an interesting, the first edition that I looked over is an interesting RPG. And if you're looking to, if you say, hey, I want to play a specific IP, a specific movie, what rule set should I use? There's no rule set for that. This might be your jam. But anyhow, they're kicking off a second edition, and they're stealing a page, as I understand it, from Shadowrun, where they're not just redoing the rules, they're like expanding the setting, new setting content, taking it into the future, broadening it. So that also is very interesting to me. But I got contacted from him. They had to cancel the original Kickstarter and start over. And he asked me to update the links on the Star Frontiers Gamer video so that people would be going to the right Kickstarter and not go to the canceled one. And I said, sure. But I also thought I would do a quick little update on the Tabletop Tap Room. This is certainly newsworthy. I think it's a great rule set that you should check out. And so I'm going to put the link down below for the Reign of Discordia. In fact, why don't I do a screen share? You can take a look. So this is what the new Kickstarter looks like. And they're already up to 1,000 with 42 backers and 29 days to go. So I think they're going to make it. And what's neat about this is that they're doing it both for 5e and White Star. So it's... let's face it, 5e is the 900-pound gorilla in the RPG room, in the RPG ecosphere. So it's just smart for him to do that. I know some of you who are diehards, D100, Star Frontiers fans, may not be your jam. But again, if you're looking for a decent, very interesting, I found it very, very interesting. RPG, and particularly if you're saying, geez, I want to do that particular movie, there's no RPG for it, this might be your jam. This might be the thing to do. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Darren Drader and his Kickstarter for Reign of Discordia second edition, which is actually an expansion of the setting, new aliens, more. They're expanding more of the background that had been planned back when they did first edition, but it just never happened. So they're taking that material that never saw the light of day and they're expanding upon it. And so this is a great Kickstarter. Please do check it out. This is Tom for Tabletop Tap Room signing out. Thanks for watching. Thanks to my subscribers. You guys are great, and keep on gaming.